What did Olivia Dean say while playing Riichi Mahjong? I can't seem to hide from Pinfu. I see the one Yaku I love intimately. With Riichi, it could turn 2 Han to 3. Well, here in these 3, 'cause you've made it so easy to all in and shove. So say frick it, we ball and we pray to above. We cause opponents a lot of strife. Yeah, we're ruining lives. Even Maka, I know, would agree. 'Cause it's so easy to get Ipatsu with me. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. I hope you're having a good day wherever you are. You want to know what was not pictured? Me doing 60 takes of that song, because there's a lot of jazz chords and there's a lot of words, and Yusong does not have a funky bone in his body, so playing even a slightly syncopated rhythm and having to read lyrics discombobulates my mind like I'm doing rocket science or something. Folks, it's a beautiful day to be playing Mahjong. I'm not gonna lie to you, okay? The branding lately has been very confusing because for a while, we were pulling out back-to-back clutch third-place Theodores. We were destined to die. Yostar genuinely put out a hit on us, and we reversed our fate like Seto Kaiba when dueling Ishizu Ishtar. We're coming off of a dub. I know, no one's more surprised than me, and we're going back into the Jade Room today. And as we load into the Jade Room, let me just say this. If you like the song or if you like the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, as it helps out me and the channel such a great deal. Folks, it brings us to our featured comment of the day. Dippy writes, IDK how I got here. I don't play this game or know what's happening, and I watched the entire video. It's good though, 10 out of 10. I appreciate it. Hey, that's genuinely really flattering because that means, like, you know, the commentary was just busting that day. Ew, why would I? The commentary was busting that day, and I mean, I don't know. It's a huge boost to the comment. This is a nice thing to say. Imagine if that comment ended with, also, I hated it and I couldn't turn it off. 0 out of 10. No, I appreciate the kind words, and check your PayPal. Folks, before we get too far into this video, I also want to give a quick shout out to all the patrons. Patreon.com/YU_SOMG. The link is down below in the description. For $4 a month, you get access to a bonus video every single month, as well as the shout-out like you're hearing right now, and a whole bunch of other goodies, including our Riichi Mahjong song parody document and our Riichi Mahjong strategy documents that I've written. Now, I can't promise they'll be devoid of brain rot. No. In fact, the brain rot's kind of, you know, what gives it its special sauce. But I think they're good documents, Bront. I think they're good dogs, Bront. Thank you to everyone on Patreon for supporting me and for allowing me to keep doing what I'm doing. They give me the biggest slice of the pie. I sincerely appreciate it. Folks, we got a good hand here. It's 7 pairs. It's all simples. We can't really make use of the Dora, which is the 3 of bamboo, but you can't ask for everything. In a game of Riichi Mahjong, you know what we're grateful for? 3rd place. You can't be entitled in this game because no game will twist your optimism and your naivete against you quite like Riichi Mahjong, okay? You can't ask for everything. Hey, if God gives you 7 pairs of lemons, you make 7 pairs of lemonade. That might be what we're doing right now, folks. Yusong, how are you doing outside of the game today? Thank you so much for asking. Would you be mad at me if I went and I got my matcha? What does that mean? I got a matcha right before this video, but I kind of left it in the living room instead of bringing it over. Okay, I'll wait until like we're done with a round to absolutely do that. My showmanship is absolutely lacking here. I didn't have all the things set up right before I hit record. It's okay. I'm doing okay. I'm genuinely doing okay. I need to tell you about this though, okay? So recently, I've been taking an improv class. Shocker, you know? Yusong, that's weird. You've been taking an improv class, yet the jokes on your channel have not improved. Okay, I hear you. It's a rude thing to say, but I'll take it on the chin. That's absolutely fine. I've been taking an improv class recently, and it's been good. It's always nice to meet new people, make adult friends, you know what I mean? It's a very difficult thing to do unless you're seeing people on like a weekly basis, unless you have an excuse to hang out with someone, so the class has been fun. It's at a funky time. It's like right in the middle of the day, so my eating habits have been a little bit strange. Like, it's right at lunchtime, and so I like scarf down a lot of food in the morning, but then I'm like somehow still like starving by the time I get out. I mean, I don't know. Maybe pretending to be a pirate with 7 other consenting adults takes a lot of brain glucose. I genuinely don't know. I genuinely don't know. Anyway, today I was like, I'm gonna do something nice for myself. I haven't done anything nice for myself in a long time. Hang on. I pawn here, right? It's just an all simples hand, and it's a bad one at that. Hang on, I maybe should be folding here. Why? We literally see 0 copies of the Dora and 0 copies of any red 5s. This is a dealer seat Riichi. That's terrifying. I think they got that dank sauce. What do I mean by that? I think they have some value in their hand. Rylord's folding with the red 5. Okay, at least we know that they don't have 3 Dora and 3 red 5s, but it's still pretty spooky scary. Left Lord is gonna throw out the haymaker, the chasing Riichi. What? Okay. I mean, I'm glad that I wasn't the one dealing into that. I'm genuinely okay with it. The crossroad had 1 Dora and 1 red 5. Hey, we were very, very scared of something like this, right? We saw that our hand had 0 value. That was about to be the easiest fold of my entire adult life. Like, genuinely, there's no shot that we were supposed to push that hand. Holy frick. Okay, I mean, it's giving... Oh, man. It's so good, but I don't know how we're supposed to actually make this hand win. Like, there's a sickening world where I cut 9 of characters followed by 9 of characters. Who am I? Stans? Stans is a colleague. Stans is another streamer. He's more new to Mahjong, but something that I noticed about his play. I'm not saying it's like a good or a bad thing, but he, you know, I respect a good pair. It's very hard for me to break up a pair of tiles, but Stans will do it. I you know, and so maybe we gotta, whoa, take a page out of their book. Okay, I mean, there's a sicko world where this is somehow all triplets. I hope it's not this one, but if the Dora comes out, I gotta hawk to a pawn on that thing. Okay, we might not have to do that. We might be able to play this hand normally and still somehow get into Tenpai, right? There's always the chance, there's always money in the banana stand that I discard 9 of characters followed by 9 of characters. That is not an unthinkable option. And we just go straight up into Tanya style, Oppa Tanya style. That is also okay. So anyways, I was like, I'm starving. I'm gonna get something nice for myself. I went to, I got a matcha. And then I got like I went into a Taiwanese bakery and I got like, they had this like bun there. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I'm about to go sicko mode. This Tanya is not as good as I want it to be, but I still think that this is a fairly decent, holy smokes, it's the greatest hand I've ever seen in my entire life. Let me pawn into the MFing Dora right now. Oh my god, Tanya 3 Dora, double-sided banger. Okay, a crossover with the Riichi. I think I'm supposed to chase here if I get the chance. Like, I don't know if I'm legally allowed to fold this hand. This hand is really, really good. That's not a good... Tanya... Well, hang on. It's not like I have any defense either, right? I mean, I'm probably gonna deal into this dealer Riichi, but at least I see 2 Dora and 1 red 5. And I don't have any defense. None defense left beef. Oh my god. What? Okay, well, I was not expecting Right Lord to be the one that called Ron there. 2 Han? I mean, a 2 Han Andy, that's okay. I was making a pretty risky play anyway. At least we didn't deal into like a, you know, 17 Han hand from the dealer. I go to this bakery. I'm starving at this point. I'm genuinely starving. Ooh, I'm also starving for some good tiles. This is not really, ooh. I don't think this is ever supposed to be, sorry, I just did my best impersonation of a lawnmower just now. I don't think this is ever supposed to be half flush, but I can be persuaded into doing some stupid nonsense. Was I supposed to go 13 orphans? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? 6, 7? I don't know. And I also don't think that this half flush is like correct, but I think that the odds that we win this hand are fairly low. Let's just keep a nice amount of garbage. You know what I mean? Someone else is going to call Riichi. We're not going to be the ones dealing into that. Like, we have Avengers Infinity garbage in our hand right now. I'm feeling huge chilling. I'm huge chilling with that. How do you do, fellow kids? Yeah, okay. It's an awkward turn of phrase. I'll give you that. A pair of the Eastman's not as good as you would think, right? Because it's literally impossible for this to become a triplet. Could use it as our pair. Right? There's nothing wrong with a 7 pairs half flush hand as well. It's kind of a weird way to do to do a half flush hand, right? Half flush hand, you get the benefits of being able to actually intermittently call pawn or chi. God forbid, you know what I mean? Like, you actually get to open your hand and play kind of fast, but we might not get that this time. Dora's the 5 of bamboo. I'm gonna say that that's not great. It's not bad for us either. I mean, no, it's pretty bad. We can't use it at all. A crossword has the mandate of heaven. Are you kidding me? A crossword master 1-star? 3rd place Theodore, but you know, we're also a 3rd place Theodore, and I'm scared of me. The way that we've been playing lately, I'm scared of me. So Yeah, a little bit spicy here. I probably can get rid of the 1 of bamboozlers. I probably can do that because they got a 2 of bamboozlers early on. You would have to be a sicko, and I'm a sicko, but I would never do that. You would have to be a sicko to cut this if you had a 2-2-3 shape and then you're waiting on the 1 of bamboo. That is just unthinkable. Or maybe you have a 7 pair sand, but I don't appreciate that. Okay, hang on. No, I don't respect that. I certainly don't respect that. Well, let's just see if we can't get back into tempo. I should have cut the 2 of characters there. That's my bad. Or even 7 of characters. We could try to, you know, flirt with the idea of getting back into tempai for what? 7 pairs? That's a little sloppy on my behalf. Okay, right, Lord. Going Suji Gaming. A crossword cut a 6. They're not waiting with a 7 and an 8. Yusong finished the bakery story. I got this bun and oh, I'm not gonna be able to focus. Welcome to the channel. This is the story of my life. And it was like ham and like egg bun. And I was like, oh, yes. Like, that's awesome. I really want that. So I got it for myself because I'm an adult with agency. And ham and egg bun. Yes. Awesome. I go to check out and they ring it up as green onion and like shredded pork. And I'm like, oh, well, that's not what it was labeled as at the front of the bakery. But you know what? Like, I'm not gonna cause a stink here. I'm not gonna be like, what's in this bun? You know, they're busy right now. I don't wanna make it all about old Yusong, right? God knows I do too much of that on the YouTube channel already. And so I was like, you know what? I'll take a like a green onion and shredded pork. That sounds incredible. At least it's got some protein in it. I'm literally like, I go outside the bakery. I sit down at an outdoor table. This is how you know I'm desperate. I could have made the drive back home, but I was like, no, food now. Like shaking as I like unwrap the wrapper, and then I bite into it. I'm like, it's good. It's just green onion on bread right now. Doesn't seem to be any protein filled, you know, inside to this entire operation. And I keep biting and I keep biting. Me when I'm a vampire, I keep biting and I keep biting. None, anything. Like literally no. Hang on. Yeah, this one, right? I mean, I don't know. I don't really want to deal into anyone right now. 4 tiles left. Is there a safe tile for me? I mean, there's a million safe tiles for me. I just don't know, like, which one is the absolute MFing safest. I think 8 of... No, the West Wind is now the safest, unless they have 13 orphans, which they absolutely don't. Okay, a crossword. Pretty zuzzy wait, right? Getting to wait on the North one. That's scary. Left Lord is going to repeat as the dealer. That's fine. Slowly, I'm not in last yet. That's how you know I still don't feel like I'm doing that well in Riichi Mahjong. It's just a matter of when we get in last place and not if. I keep biting and I keep biting. I eat the whole dang thing. There's no shredded pork in there. And there was certainly no ham and egg in there, okay? And I'm just sitting there like a dope. And I'm not... Okay, and then this is where... I think I've been like maybe recording too many YouTube videos lately because we have an inside joke on the channel that there's an employee at Yostar that handpicks all my tiles in Mahjong Soul to provide me the most amount of human misery possible. That's their entire job. That's the only way that we can explain some of the outcomes that we've experienced in this game, right? And so literally as I finish eating the bun outside, I'm just sitting there being like, I just ate green onion on bread. Don't get me wrong, not bad, but I was like, it's not the most flavorful thing. I kind of wanted like a little, like I'm not like fiending for protein. It was more so like I just needed some I don't know, like more substance to it, you know? And my first thought was that like the one employee at Yostar that handpicks all my tiles is now handpicking all my life events. Like they have somehow orchestrated this because this is messed up. Yusong, you're not constantly being persecuted. You're not being gang stalked. Like, there's nothing. Sometimes weird things are gonna happen in your life, and there's nothing you can do. I know, but it feels good to put some blame on that thing. You know what I mean? So that was a little bit of a bummer. The matcha's good. I've forgotten. We've had a million loading screens. I've been yapping my mouth off. Uh-oh. Am I ever gonna cheat here? I mean, it's not like we have any safe tiles. I mean, we kind of do. 1 of circles. Am I supposed to fold? I have no idea what to do here, if I'm just going to be real with you. I mean, look at this hand. It's none value left beef. Like, this is no value whatsoever. 7 of characters. Okay, well, you've given me no choice. I have to make a pretty risky discard, as far as I'm concerned. How many 7s are visible? I'll give you a quick answer to that. Not enough. Not enough. Please don't deal in. Yes. Okay. That's just, you know, they cut a 2. I don't know. I don't really got a good reason for this. 2 copies of the 2, 2 copies of the 3 are visible. Plus, it's a terminal tile, you know. It's about as safe as it gets when you have no real safe options. Can't help but notice we are, again, in a situation where... Oh, my God. Well, bon appetit. Left Lord's about to make bank right now. I don't know what I'm... I cut the 2 of circles. I have no good reason for that. Okay, this is kind of interesting. Right Lord cuts a 6 of bamboo. That means that Left Lord's not waiting with a 4-5 of bamboo. This is fricked. I'm going to get my matcha real quick. The matcha has been acquired. Does it help lessen the sting of this loss? I mean, just barely. And I'm also going to be real with you. I think there's too much caffeine in this matcha. I'm really feeling it, but not in a good way. Like in a kind of jittery way. I don't know if you can... I think my words per minute, parentheses spoken on this video, are probably higher than normal. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, I certainly... Sometimes people tell me that they watch these videos in, like, 2x speed, and I'm like, that's hazardous for your health. Like, I'm no doctor, obviously. I play Mahjong. But, like, I'm no doctor. I will say, listening to this at 2x speed, Haktua, pot on that thing. I'm feeling like a fool with my pants on the ground. Like, I don't know. There's no way that that's good for the human mind. Again, I'm not a psychologist either. Like, I don't understand the inner machinations of the human brain. Oh, okay, hang on. I mean, this is a little greedy to go for the full flush, right? A little full flush Marty in the bamboo suit. I'm also like a few tiles away from what? Chitoy? 7 pairs? 7 peasies right now? That's not that bad either. I don't think I'm supposed to pawn here. It's not the worst pawn you've ever seen, but it's just a little antsy for me. You know what I mean? Pawning and then still being 2 tiles away from Tenpai, that does not spark joy. Pawning and just straight up yorking it in Tenpai, that sparks joy. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna tear up a triplet of the 8 of characters. I'm not a monster, you know? So we're gonna keep that one around. Riichi, all simples, red 5. There is nothing wrong with that. That is a good old-fashioned blue-collar hand. I'm running for office next election cycle. Election cycle? What was I about to say? That's why, you know, we gotta... It's all about the middle class. Okay, and then this is how you know that I'm not a good politician. Also, by the way, if I was a politician, you know that they would skewer me just by showing any voting electorate, like, any 10 seconds from my stream or the YouTube video. Like, this, I don't know. It's bad. I don't think that people are going to be lining up to be like, yeah, no, he'll be good for the economy. Nor do I have any dreams. That's a good tile right there. Holy smokes. I don't even know how to... No, this is awesome. 4 of characters goes oingo boingo on that thing. Sorry. I don't know. I burp all the time on stream, but that one was a little bit embarrassing. 4 of characters is the Dora. That's really good. This is all simples red 5. It's not bad. I have a sneaking suspicion that someone else is just straight up in Tenpai right now. Like, this is a pretty suspicious pawn on the, whoa. This is a really good hand. There's no way. All simples red 5 pure double sequence. This is a 7,700 point hand. No, I think this is just a Mongon Marty. I think this is 4 Han, but with a million gazillion mini points right now. And so I think this rounds up to 8,000. I don't think oh my God. The fact that this is a dealer big hand. Okay, I just watched one of the neighbors walk outside the window while I'm literally screaming. That's unequivocally correct. I feel it in my loins. That has got to be unequivocally correct. We had an 8,000 point hand there. I'm not saying that 8,000 points is like a Yakuman, but there's no way in HE double hockey sticks that we're ever going to fold that one. Our hand was so good. And we lost to a what? Double pair weight? That means they had 2 copies and 2 copies of something else that they could wait on. The odds of that aren't very high. We're gonna make back all of our money right now. Adam Sandler voice from Uncut Gems. Holy yes, I'm gonna pawn. Holy yes, I'm gonna run, hopefully. I can't help but notice that we're drawing into straight up garbage right now. Did not realize it was garbage day. I hadn't even set out my garbage tile bin on the street curb. 5 of characters is the first glimmer of hope that we've received in a desolate, otherwise emotionally desolate landscape. How are we like 20 minutes into this game and we're in East 2 right now? And also I did a banger Olivia Dean parody just to get freaking like walked like a dog in the Jade Room. Really? Yo, star. Yusong, how else are you doing? I'm doing okay. Can I be real with you? Can I do a little sincere posting on main? I would love to cheat that, but that like fricks up my hands something fierce, you know, like some Beyonce parody albums that I could create. That Sasha fierce. I don't. Okay, 2 tiles away from Tenpai. Don't love getting rid of the Dora. We might have to dance with the one that brought us, aka York it with this Dora tile for as long as we live. Yeah, okay. Well, I don't know if we're destined to win this one, folks. Left Lord's already got 2 sets completed. You got okay. I don't think this is a half flush moment. Because your second discard was 8 of circles. If your hand is still half flush somehow, God bless you. You have the greatest Mahjong luck I've ever encountered. And they don't, by the way. They absolutely don't. Because that 8 of bamboo came from within their hand. So they had a 6 and an 8 of bamboo somewhere within their hand. I mean, 4 of bamboo and 7 of bamboo, kind of zuzzy tiles if you think about it. I could she here, right? It's not good is the only thing. It's just like not heinous either. And I don't know if that's where we want to be. But we could just try to swing it into the dealer's seat. Or we could go for Riichi. I mean, our hand isn't that bad. Is it wrong for me to be so optimistic with this? If I draw onto 2 of bamboo, Riichi, Pinfu, Dora, triple-sided weight here. It's not a good triple-sided weight. We wait on 2, 5, and 8 of circles, but there are literally none copies of the 8 of circles left. Would love to draw onto another Dora tile. That also goes exquisitely hard, some might even say. Get to use that as our pair, and then maybe draw into like a double-sided or a triple-sided weight here. Right Lord calls Riichi. Lamau, you don't even know that I can't fold even if I wanted to. Like, my hand is decent, and I'm in last place right now, so I gotta swing for the fences. We're not swinging for base hits right now, you know? Somebody put me in as the coach for Team USA. Hang on, do I have to call Riichi? Yeah, I do. It's the stupidest Riichi I've ever seen, but there's still a chance that they draw into another 2 of bamboo. I mean, it's not good. It's genuinely not good. Oh, I don't know if I should be doing this. Okay, that's okay. It's a low percentage play. East 2, repeat 3, chasing Riichi. I mean, if I was destined for death there, I was just destined for death. There's nothing that we could do. Really low percentage play. I paid $1,000 just to watch you have fun in Riichi Mahjong. This is Sumo Pinfu Red 5. Dora? Oh my god. Oh my god. At least you don't pay out the dealer penalty. We gotta pull out a clutch 3rd place Theodore. We've been doing a few of those on that channel, but hopefully our 3rd place Theodore luck has not ran out. Sure, okay. Nah, it's not good. Look at this. I can't win with these cats. This is not very good. This is genuinely not very good. What do we want to see? 5 of characters. 5 of characters would allow us to accept the Dora, which is the 4 of characters. What else do we want to see? White Dragon, White Deezy. There's nothing wrong with the White Deezy. Folks, I've been doing these improv classes. I don't know what about it is affecting me so much, but today, like, someone just said something nice of like a passing, like, oh, you're very funny, but you could tell that they like I don't know, like they meant it, and I almost had a full. I mean, I don't know. I think I just really. I mean, what's the point of this? Yusong likes compliments. I mean, I don't know. It just really affected me because I don't think in regular day-to-day life you hear that many like compliments. You know what I mean? And so I don't know. It's just always nice to hear something like that. I don't know. So it was a good, hey, you know what? I'm probably, financially speaking, I should not be taking this many improv classes. I mean, I'm only taking 1 at a time. And after this month, I think I've overdosed a little bit on pretending to be a pirate with 6 other consenting adults. I think I've done a little bit too much. And there's nothing wrong with that. But probably going to take a little break and just like reset. Because I've been... The lesson that I've learned is like, I don't have this much time actually, you know? I mean, if they sumo a Mangan, I'm dead. So I don't know if I'm allowed to fold. And that stinks. Can I just be real with you? That really stinks. Sometimes fortune favors the bold. Okay, it passed. LOL. Deal in? Ipatsu style? Okay, that's okay. I just can't have them sumo a Mongon. Like, even like a mid-sized sedan, I'm pretty sure I still die. You know? Like, if they have more than like 2 Han in this hand, which is like likely, we don't see any Dora tiles. I have to. Oh my god. Yakuman them? Somehow Yakuman them? I mean, this looks like a pretty shiny hand, but that's not, like, you're taking points from the rich right now. This is, oh my god. Alright, well, we're still gonna die. Like, if Right Lord now sumos a manga and we pay out 4K, we're still on the brink of death, folks. So, the offense enjoyers, your time is now. I'm still not really allowed to fold. I go for the half flush here. Or the full flush. Frick it, I don't care. Like, we just gotta, again, throw some end zone, just throw some passes into the end zone and see what happens. A lot of sports references today. I don't know what's gotten into me. The real truth of it is that, like, I don't think I have all this time. Like, we were collabing with Yiga recently. And I don't know if she said this during the collab or if this is worse. Like, this is a parasocial thing where I like thought she said it on the collab, but maybe it was just from a video. And by the way, if it is that second option, hey, I think I'm absolved here because in the collab, Giga was like, so what do you know about me? And I was like, well, she wasn't saying that as like because I think that you should know stuff about me. It was more of a bit, like, because I was talking about doing research before going into collabs. You know, when you have social anxiety, so you want to prepare for everything. So anyway, like, but at one point she's like, you know, content creation, streaming is like the easiest part of it, which I don't know if I agree with that. But I also agree with that in the sense that, like, this is easier than editing or thumbnails or like sending DMs or planning out a schedule or managing my time. This is way easier. Yapping mode, Yap mode 9000. Come on, any day of the week. Writing song parody, that's actually way harder. Genuinely, like, that stuff, I pawned. I don't know if that was right, but I pawned. I mean, I gotta get the dealer seat away from Right Lord, so it's not the worst pawn you've ever seen in your entire adult life, but it's like, that's not a good one, you know? It's just kind of a, well, that happened. Call me Spencer Crittenden the way that happened. Would love to just draw into another good tile, though. I don't know if I'm asking for too much in a game that's literally only about drawing tiles, but I would like some good ones. That'd be quite nice. Do I con here? Yeah, if I get the chance to con, why the F not? We're in dead last anyway. Could con ourselves into 4 Dora. That's kind of worth doing. That's kinda worth doing. But but she was saying something along the lines of, like, it kind of takes over your life. Like, your life just kind of revolves around this. Especially the freedom is nice, you know? Being your own boss is nice. But I can't, like, I don't know if I can do a good job of describing it, but it is absolutely true. And I'm not saying, like, oh, I deserve a Nobel Peace Prize for this. No, LOL. Are you kidding me? But it's more so, like, the kiss of death? Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize the kiss of death was around. Okay, well, I don't know, folks. No one's waiting with a 3-4. I like my chances of Right Lord dealing into a Crosslord a little bit more than I like my own chances of winning. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai, and that one of characters is probably going for my hand anyway. So you might think of this as a big fold. I'm not sure I see it. Deal into a Crosslord? That's the worst thing that could have happened. That's genuinely the worst thing that could have happened. Riichi won. Okay, all right. No, that's honestly, it's bad, but it's not terrible. If you're gonna win with a 1 Han hand. Okay, I love that. I love that. We can still come back. It's gonna be tough. This is gonna be an hour-long video. You're gonna watch the sunset with me. How romantic. But anyway, because it's like every part of it is like, well, get some rest so that you could record a video at this time. Go grocery shopping and do your chores because then you can record a video at this time. Make sure that you don't tire yourself out on a day-to-day basis because then you won't be able to record videos at this time. Like, it's all, you know, just kind of like absorbs everything. And I'm not saying that, you know, there's worse things out there for sure. But the thing that I've learned recently is that I maybe don't have as much time as I think I do, and that's a bummer. And I crashed out about this on a stream a few days ago. I re-downloaded Hinge. Let me tell you something. Terrible for the old mental health. That's bad. It's just because, like, it's a lot of energy. And I'm not saying that, like, you shouldn't put energy into it. No, you should absolutely put energy into it. But I think I'm coming to terms with the fact that maybe I don't have time to, like, do that right now. Because I'm not saying that I got to get to the grind set of making Riichi Mahjong videos because otherwise the world is going to end. Of course not. Don't deal in with the West Wind. Thank you. If I 6 of bamboo and I YOLO slam the Riichi. I'm going to be real with you. I YOLO slam the Riichi regardless. Am I actually folding this hand? If they sumo a Mongon, I literally die. I literally die if they sumo a Mongon. Because of the repeat counter, I pay out 2,100 points. Right Lord pays out 4,100 points. Unless I'm missing something here. That's how the repeat counters work when someone sumos. So it's oh, thank God. Okay. Well, 7, 8, 9 mixed triple sequence. God, I'm about to throw another red 5 into a Riichi. That's so funny. That's so funny. Well, they're not waiting with a 3-4. I guess that's good news for me. I'm about to do the stupidest thing of all time. Oh my God. I have to go for the biggest hand you've ever seen. I cannot believe that I have not dealt 10. The lack of punishment is astounding. Okay? If Right Lord deals into this, I'm on board with that. But they probably won't, because I think they understand that I'm on death's door right now, and all they have to do is kind of, you know, not make any enemies on the way out. If we get to call Riichi, it's awesome. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know I could fold it at literally any second. That is okay. I cannot cut. I mean, do I really have a choice? I don't know if I have a choice here. I might not. I might not. Because this hand is really good. When else are we going to get an actual opportunity to come back into the game? I don't think that those just grow on trees. We might want to think about at some point just pawning or cheating or whatever to get into Tenpai before the end of the round. That's kind of nice. There's a world where they're also waiting for the 6 and the 9 of bamboo. That would be an awesome world. That would be such a good world for us because then we could just fight them and then see who draws their winning tile first and not worry about dealing into them. That would be really, really nice. Otherwise, yeah, we're gonna let the tiles guide us on this one. I could have cheated there. Oh, maybe cheating there is correct. How many 3s are visible? 3 copies of them? Yeah, that's nothing. Okay. I mean, it's bad here no matter what. It's genuinely so bad here no matter what. Okay, now I gotta pawn or cheat because exhaustive draw penalty. If everyone else is in Tenpai, I also lose. That's terrible. I'll just be straight up with you. I had to. I genuinely had to. Riichi Pinfu Sanshoku Dora. Riichi Pinfu Sanshoku Dora. With a good chance of winning as well. They had a good hand. Waiting on the 4 and the 7 of... I mean, with this hand, you shouldn't have even called Riichi, you dingus. Oh my God. I mean, why am I... Oh, 4th. Oh my God. Okay. Oh. How did we lose this game? Because I don't recall any crushing moments. There were just a lot of moments where we didn't have good defensive options, but also not a lot of like offensive options either. The one employee at Yostar giving me that empty bun was not enough for you, you absolute sicko. I dealt in here. Maka, spit on me. Absolve me of all my sin real quick. That's minus. Okay, fine. Unequivocally correct, by the way. Unequivocally correct. Nothing we could do about that. Unequivocally correct. But not calling Riichi was even more correct there, right? Riichi is 20, discarding it is 65. I literally just discarded it. And then did I pay out the dealer penalty here? No. So we're huge chilling. What the F happened here? Did somebody say unequivocally correct? Hang on. This explicit hand, I got an S+ rating. Correct. 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 Especially also not calling Riichi, by the way. Because this hand is Oingo Boingo. Correct. Correct. Unequivocally correct. Might I add. Might I add to you that this is unequivocally correct. All the 6s are gone. How was I supposed to know they're going for all triplets? By the way, this hand is just awesome sauce. Tanya, red 5, pure double sequence. Mongon. Mongon. I'm never folding this. If anything, the debate was calling Riichi or not, but we have a single tile York, and I don't want to give anyone else the time of day. And then our dealer C was nothing. Our dealer C was literally nothing. Okay, I went for the Hail Mary Riichi. You didn't want me to go for the Riichi here. I don't think it really matters, Maka. We played this hand like an S, by the way. Hang on. They call Riichi. West Wind. 2 of bamboo. 9-point differential. Huge chillin' with that. Big. Like a Sex and the City character. 38 to 39. Go frick yourself. Huge. I mean, we're cutting this anyway. 5 of circles is maybe... Oh, man. Single tile York for the Dora. So that's Sanshoku 3 Dora. That's just Mongon. I called Riichi here for Riichi, Pinfu, 1 Dora, Sanshoku. That's also 5 Hun. So I guess it's better to not throw the Dora tile explicitly, but like, who gives a frick, man? Like, we're doomed either way. Let's just go for a good tile, and we know explicitly that the 3 of circles, I know there's only 1 left. But if they draw, they can't use it, and then we run the pants off of them when we feel incredible. That's so messed up. I think we were literally destined to die there. Anyway, long story short, I don't think I have the time or the energy to like do dating. And I'm like, what the frick am I supposed to do? Because like lonely, you know what I mean? Like, so what? Unless I maximize every single minute of every single day, which is hard to do when, I mean, I'm not trying to say that I have it harder than anyone. Like, no, absolutely not. I'm just talking about like a personal struggle, you know? I get depressed really, really easily. I fall into like depressive spirals really, really easily. You saying is Mahjong helping that? No, Mahjong is not helping that. It's really hard to maximize and then like what? You're gonna just work yourself to the bone, maximizing yourself on the grind set, both personally, emotionally, you know, and professionally. Like that doesn't make much sense either. So anyway, I don't know. And by the way, this is a very tricky parasocial territory because I'm not asking for advice here. I'm genuinely not. And I think that sometimes people want to give advice. But this is one of those arenas where I would say if someone's given advice and it's a little unsolicited, it comes off as very uncomfortable. And I'm just, maybe that's not true for everyone, but that's certainly true for me. So I appreciate you letting me say that. Folks, that's going to be it for today's video. Banger Olivia Dean parody. Oh my God. But a difficult game. A genuinely difficult game. If you like the song or you like the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. If you want to leave a like and a comment, it helps out the channel. Such a great deal. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord, our VOD channel, and our Patreon, which is the best way to support me. Until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.